What's going on, folks? This is AB with Beat Machine Productions and beatmachineproductions.com. I just wanted to do a video today on arranging. I got a beat that I just finished up yesterday. Have everything sounding pretty close to the way that I want it to sound, and today we're just going to arrange it out and see what we come up with. Let's get into it. Okay, so to start off, just going to go ahead and just play back the beat, and then we'll hit some of the individual loops real quick, and then get into the arranging of it all. So just a quick rundown. We got this bell. It's a quick little melodic bell type of thing. Layered that with a synth. Same part. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I put any effects on these. A little bit of fat effects, probably some saturation here on the synth. But I didn't do anything on the melody. That came from Omnisphere. This synth came from Arcade. Kind of the next part were these chords that I got from Omnisphere. Did a little bit of fat effects on that. Cut out some of the low end. Let me open it up for you so you can see. Cut out some of the low end. Boosted the saturation, the drive. Kind of dirted up a little bit. The next thing that kind of goes along with this was this low pad here. Well, actually, it doesn't really go along with it. It actually goes along with this other part. This section here, these kind of mimic each other. This one's a little bit brighter. This is actually a native sound here in Logic Pro. Kind of paying those left and right. Then here was a cool little Rhodes patch that I put in. Just kind of some stabs on the chords. Nothing crazy. So all the melodic stuff together. Pull this loop from Somatics. Fairly simple snare pattern. Did some panning and some sweeps and things like that on this rim. Threw an open hat. Just a couple instances of that here. Nothing crazy. So yeah, that's the drums. I did put in this vinyl noise here. You really can't hear it. It's got more of a presence underneath everything. Just kind of gives the overall sound a little bit more dirt, which I like. You know, there's a void there that you don't know is there until you know that it's filled, and that's kind of what this noise does. And then of course, you know, with the drums and all of that, we want to throw in this impact here and the riser, so we get an idea of what this sounds like. All the non-melodics. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the entire, those are the loops, yeah. Let's go on an adventure. How do we want to start this one? How do I want to start this thing off? I think I want to jump in and have everything drop right at 9. Um, so I'm definitely going to have this riser in. Go ahead and get rid of that impact. I'll leave the vinyl noise in. Probably no drums at the top. No 808. I think we could start this one off with maybe, I think this low pad thrown off to the right. Maybe not that either. Probably go with the Rhodes and the slow pad. See what this sounds like. Okay, so maybe at about measure 5, measure 7, drop in one of these melodics here. If I pull it back to measure 5, take you there. Let's see what we got now. Okay, cool. So I guess now what I want to think about is, do I want to drop into what I would consider the verse, or do I want to drop into what I would consider the hook? I guess I would drop into what I would consider the verse, which I don't want to have these melodic parts happening during the verse. I want to take those out. And that's just because, when I think about this, I think about an artist being on it. And I don't want to take away from anything that they may be doing there, right? And this is more of this melody is definitely going to catch the ear. I don't want any distractions away from, what the artist's intent is going to be. And if this is what I would be considering the verse, then obviously they're going to be putting a lot of energy and effort into lyrics and wordplay and things like that. And I don't want to distract from that. So I'm going to take that out right there at measure 9, bar 9, measure 9, whatever. This vinyl noise is probably going to be in throughout. Another thing is this rim can be a little bit busy. It can be a little bit busy. So I'm going to take that out during the verse as well. Maybe a couple places I may have it come in, but for the most part, it's not really going to be in there. Because like I said, I just don't want anything distracting happening. So if we drop that verse at 9. Okay. Speaking of distracting, let's think about this for a second. So we've got this kick and this here, right? These stutters, these 30-second notes, whatever you want to call them. Like I said, can be a little bit distracting. So what I'm going to do, let's go in here and let's simplify this. Okay. So I'm going to take these out I'm going to take them out for the verse. There's probably a couple places during the verse where I may have them in, but for the most part, I'm going to take these out. Let's make this a regular old kick, run of the mill, no distractions, no stutters, no 30-second notes. I may want to go back and use this later, so I'm going to change the color of this to, I don't know, what color we want it to be. Let's go orange. So that when I want that extra stutter in there, or when I want those 30 seconds, that extra flavor, I can just always come back here, copy it, and paste it to where I want it to be. So. Okay. So we probably won't have that in the second part through. Probably won't bring you guys in either just yet. We will have the stutter kick there. That'll lead us into second part of the verse. If we're going with a 16 bar verse, This is like bar, I guess you would call this bar 8. Put a little bit of a drop in here. Got that. Take out our hi-hat this next time through here. Let's see what this will sound like if we do this. Okay, no riser. Here we'll bring our hi-hat back in, take out the snare drum. Do I want to leave the open hat? I'll leave the open hat in there. Probably going to do a big drop here, 2 bars before the hit at 41. What do I want to drop down to? I'll tell you what. Let's drop down to just the roads. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, not bad. I can live with it for now. 2 times through for the hook right here. I think I want to do another 2-bar drop right there. Yeah, we'll do another 2-bar drop right there. Second verse, what this would be, I guess you can call this the second verse. We're going to take these out. Again, like I said, nothing too busy. What I like to do a lot of the times with the second verse is just at the very beginning, strip everything down to just bare bones. And when I say bare bones, I mean just kicking 808. I don't know why. I don't know if there's hip hop songs that I've heard before that do this, or if it's just something, if it's a personal preference, what I would like if I were a rapper or something like that. But for some reason, I just really like the idea of building. When that second verse comes in, you're coming off a hook, got this big impact. Right? And sometimes you don't want it to be that bare. Okay? You don't want it to be that bare. Well, in this instance, I know I don't want it to be that bare. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put these chords here back in. See what we've got. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot better. I'm going to have you drop here. Like I said, just slowly building these things back in. So probably have the snare drop on this, I guess about 4 bars in on that second verse. You want to have your snare drop in. I don't know what else I will put in here though. Definitely not the melody. Let's see what these will do for me. Wait a minute. Kick is definitely getting a little bit excited. Let's go back and copy you. So you've got to think at this point here, we've stripped everything down to bare bones. Now we're really listening to what the artist is saying right here, right? Like this is all artist right here. We're not really thinking about focusing on the beat or anything. So we don't want anything too busy happening right in here. Drop right here. Yeah. No melody just yet. take that rim out, and now we're back to kind of where we started, right? Good. So we're gonna leave the busy kick in for that one. Come back over here, grab our plain kick, drop it in for what'll probably be a little bit of a breakdown here. Take out that rim, take out the snare. Excuse me. And we're going to give a little bit of a preview of the melody here. Probably give you about the first 4 bars of it. First 4 bars of the melody. Just drop out these pads. And that Rhodes. Alright. We'll do a 1 bar drop here. And I'll tell you what I want to do. What I'd actually like to do is have this melody fade out. Probably have it fade out starting at about bar 4, between bar 4 and bar 6. Have it just completely be gone. So bar 6, that's where we're going to have it in. We're just going to automate this real quick. I may be playing with fire. One of the last sessions, I don't know why I did that. One of the last sessions Slayer and I did, we went in and we were trying to do some automation. And you want to talk about having a hard time with machines. Oh boy did we. But I think today is going to go a little bit easier as long as everything does what it's supposed to do. So by bar 85, we just kind of want to fade this out. Start to creep you down a little bit more. And by the time you get here, completely silent. And then we put you back up to where you were. We're going to do the same thing with this melodic synth here. Now I am fairly certain, almost positive there's a way that I can copy and paste this automation, but right now I'm just about to hit it with the close enough for the purposes of what we're doing in this video right here, right now. Don't want to get all into all the technical stuff right now. We just want it to work, right? So. Write it out to the hook a couple times, and right here we'll have a hook. See how we want to figure this So to finish, I think I will drop. Okay, I'm going to pull this back to here. Kind of strip things down here once we get closer to the end. I even think I'm going to drop the kick in the 808 at bar 4, this pattern as well. Good. I think I like that. Okay, so we're going to go in, back it up to the beginning, and just kind of take a listen to a few of the segments here. Obviously, this one will probably end up on YouTube. It'll definitely be on the website. So we'll just listen to some of the segments. We won't go through the whole thing. I still have to tag it and obviously export it, do some other stuff to it. But here's kind of the intro to it. Encourage, and this kind of sounds like a no-brainer, but it's really not. I always encourage people to do whenever you do anything, whether it be you're producing hip-hop, or if you're writing music for a string concerto or something like that, always go back and listen. Do a lot of listening, because see, I just realized that I didn't really want this kick to be as busy right here as it was about to be. So, just spend time with the music, spend time with the projects, really listen to them. Really get a sense of what's in there, Don't let anything kind of pass you by, don't let anything fly under the radar. I think that one will work. I think that's going to be good. Kind of drop some stuff off here at the beginning of the second verse, right around here. Do a 1-bar drop. Bring everything back in here just about full force. Give us a little bit of a taste of the melody with a fade out here on the automation. And then we finish it out strong. Couple verses, couple hooks. And I think that is going to do it. Well, guys, once again, I appreciate you checking out the video. This is AB with Beat Machine Productions at beatmachineproductions.com. Appreciate you checking out the video. Please continue to do all of that internet stuff. Like, subscribe, share. Check out Slayer on the Twitch stream. Excuse me. Hit up the website, tell your friends, tell your family, and yeah, keep coming back, keep watching the videos, keep listening to the beats, keep giving us feedback. If you like it, leave a comment below. If you don't like it, then don't leave a comment below. Go watch another video. It's whatever you want to do. But we appreciate you checking this one out, and until next time, see ya.